Ali Devar,
What's
what's
going
up,
on, Rob?
man? Hey, we got another beautiful Monday morning. We're going to talk about the rest of numbers. Help me understand what's happening in the world of Reston Real Estate right now. What are we seeing this week?
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, we want to give an update on what's going on, and uh, there's more houses coming on the market. We're getting in this spring market, but again, the same story a little bit, not nearly enough inventory.
Okay.
So when we look at how much is on the market, usually we have around like 100 listings at a time in the market in Reston, with majority of those being condos, right?
Mm,
Right now, as of today, we're sitting at 129 active and coming soon listings.
okay.
The number of single family homes, I would say I'll have almost doubled, but that's only 19, right? So it's still a very small number. So on average, these properties are going under contract very quickly. And if a property is priced right, in good condition, at top dollar.
And so there's 19 active single family houses right now.
19 active single family homes and 29 under contract.
Okay, wow. Well, that is a lot more than what we even reported on a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, we had 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing new inventory hit the market. So that's great. That's great for our buyers. I know this weekend we ratified 5 properties for our buyers, which means, some of these things are starting to open up. I have seen even, in our Reston market with the condo market, I've seen price reductions because
Yeah.
especially in our farm area, I'm every day I get an email that comes out and says, "Hey, this is what's happening." I've seen several price drops, which means people are pushing too high initially and then they're having to drop, right? What about townhouses? What's the data look like for townhouses right now?
Absolutely. So right now there are 30 townhouses that are on the market in Reston,
Wow.
and there are 83 that are under contract, and that's actually about the same as we've seen over the last few weeks. So that hasn't changed a whole lot. It's the same number. The number of condos and single family homes have increased, right? So there's more condos on the market. Even though they're like I think a couple of weeks ago when we looked at it, it was 60 active and coming soon condos. Right now there are 80 active condos on the market. So townhouses haven't changed much, and I would say, we need more townhouses and single family homes. We need more of everything, but that's where a lot of buyers are looking for, more townhouses and single family homes right now.
Yeah, interesting. Are you finding that there's any particular zip code, right? Because we've got the 3 zip codes in Reston: 20190, 20191, and 20194. Are they, I would suspect that we're probably seeing more inventory in 20191, only because it is the bigger market out of those other 2, right? You've got 20190 that has just a ton of condos because of the town center, right? And then 20194 is smaller in number, significantly smaller number when it comes to townhouses and single family houses. But I'm curious if you see any trends in at the zip code level.
That's interesting. Yeah, I need to go and look at that. My gut tells me that you're right, but I do need to go look at it to tell you exactly what we see there. I think you're absolutely right when it comes to those numbers.
Let's go back for next week. Let's deep dive into that a little bit to see what we can extract from there. Also, you were telling me before we jumped on that compared to Fairfax County, how are we doing? So
Yeah. Absolutely. So, in Fairfax County right now, in general, we see a lot of properties that sell over asking price. But in Fairfax County, the number that properties go under contract, rather sell, versus the original asking price is at 99.5%. So I've seen that number hover right around 100% for a long time, and that's the average number, right? So there's some properties that are selling significantly higher. We see that very regularly, like 40, 50, 60,000 over asking.
Yeah,
and that doesn't mean they're overselling.
But there's got to be a number of them that are selling below that for
Exactly.
it to be, yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Exactly. In Reston, that average number is right around 102%. So the average sales price versus asking price is above Fairfax County. So that's an area opportunity. Again, I think as a seller, it's a great market, but you don't want to leave any money on the table. You want to make sure you do things the right way. You want to make sure you go on the market when you're prepared. The house looks good. You've done all the pre-marketing. rather than rushing it. That's how you don't leave any money on the table. So it's important to do it the right way.
Yeah, it's interesting. And those properties that we've seen do price reductions, it's they were getting one of the three elements wrong, right? Either price in relation to condition, price in relation to seasonality, price in relation to location, right? And so one of those things was kind of off, which caused that to change. And I think people are just pushing, right? I think there's a number of people that are just pushing value a little bit, which never works, right? We know that fear of loss really drives demand, right, of buyers. That's the main motivation.
Absolutely.
Well, cool, man. I know you've got a 10 o'clock you've got to jump to right now. Anything else you want to leave us with on any Reston numbers that you found interesting?
Yeah, well, actually, not about the numbers. I'm sure we're going to talk about this in the next couple of weeks as well. But on May 15th, we're doing an event in Reston for the community and our friends. It's a shred event, so we're inviting the community to come out and just get rid of anything that they want to get shredded around the tax time. And we'll probably have more activities at that time that we're working on. So more details about that to come.
Awesome, man. Hey, as always, make it a great day. I will see you next week, same time, same place, right here to look at the data. It's important because this will, as we're reviewing this data, we'll be able to see if the market is adjusting or shifting, right? And
Absolutely.
That's valuable if you're a buyer or a seller to understand, is the market, shifting downwards, which, there's a lot of talk of that. I don't see that happening, but people are worried about that. So make it a great day, Ali, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
You as well. Take care. Bye-bye.